Folks, welcome, and thanks for joining us. We are coming to you live from the Barnersville field here in the Barnersville area, and this particular field is currently under renovation as we speak. And of course, this particular renovation project is being undertaken by the House Speaker, Honorable Richard Koon. He's just right ahead of us there, and we are seeing the arrival of His Excellency President Boakai. And President Boakai is paying the site a visit. The President has been invited by the Speaker to have a glimpse of the work that's ongoing. By the way, President Boakai has been in the area, here in the neighborhood, for an agricultural adventure, and of course he was invited by the Speaker to come and have a glimpse of the work that's ongoing here at this Barnersville field. From the way it looks, there's massive renovation work ongoing, and we are being told this particular place is going to be turfed. And so the President has just arrived, and he's about to welcome the President, His Excellency President Joseph Boakai, who has been touring the district. Earlier, the President was at an agricultural facility where fish farming is being done. All right, so President is out. He's been welcomed by the Speaker, and he's introducing the engineers to His Excellency the President. Converting the Barnersville sports pitch to a meeting stadium. Right, the President has been briefed by the House Speaker about the project, and bringing the President up to speed about how the project is going to be done. We're laying artificial turf, and he's also thinking about working on structures that are along the field to have some of them renovated to give the field a better outlet, or facelift, sorry. And the Speaker has just disclosed to the President that he's got 3 of similar projects within the district, and he has just told the President that by August of this year, this particular project is expected to be completed. And so the President will now board his vehicle and head back. After making an agricultural tour of the district, the President drove here at the Barnersville sport pitch where renovation work is ongoing. And as you can see from this far, you're looking at what looks like a stand, or you may call it yeah, thank you very much. So this is what the
reception we saw in Barnersville and the reception around here. What are you doing that has requires that kind of reception by you?
Oh, so thank you. One of the things I normally do, I'm accessible to the people. This part of the position that they have given me, still come down to them, talk to them, because most of the time these same people that employ us. So we don't interact with them when it comes to primary election time. So I'm more accessible. I talk to them most often. Like yesterday, I dealt with over 250 persons at my home, giving them those small assistance. So that's why prompted is happiness when they see me around.
Sir, my name is Anthony Williams. I'm from ELBC, also Liberia National Television. You just brought His Excellency the President here at this particular site where renovation works ongoing. You mentioned you have up to 4 of these projects ongoing within the district. Now, my concern here is you just recently presented to the district, report on your activities and your workings. Coupled with these projects, how did they accept the report, and how are they accepting these projects that are ongoing?
Thank you. So one of the major things when you're presenting reports to your people, you have to be adequately fair in all of your presentations. So what I outlined to them, they are already picturized. They can see all the evidence, and on the basis that they welcome the report. All the project they embrace it so much because it's first of its kind to have this kind. This field has been abandoned for years. And we think that we need a recreation center in our district. So we need to every township in Barnersville, in Tisville, in Koon, to make sure we have this kind of recreation center for our youth. And that's what they want to. That's what they appreciate anyway.
And this is actually under your office, not youth exposed, not the office.
Not at all. Directly, my personal funding, coupled with legislative funding, because legislative funding is only 50,000 annually, and sometimes it don't come on time. So we have to find some resources to add up and ask other colleagues to help. So LFA have given us a satisfied technician from FIFA. He works with. He came from Morocco. He can satisfy all the fee. He's been here to help us lay the fee out to a satisfied standard.
Okay, Honorable Speaker, my name is Yubini Masale, and I work for Sky FM and Sky Television. You talk about building stores, under the stadium.
The stores already there.
Yeah.
Very time we take your walk and see.
You say about 50.
Yes.
Why did you decide to do that?
When we decided to manage this bit, all misshift. They were there already, but a misshift. So that put in the actual form so the township can raise good revenue to help the township funds. So in the business of our ship, we lay our revenue distributed to all of the marketeers. They will now, when they completed, will pay to the township. Not all the township will generate some funds. So all the stores we will also do similar to them. We want to concentrate on the fee first, and after we'll go to the scene store to manage them and put it in proper structure.
Okay, you told the president that you have the artificial turf already being brought in country to be laid right here. I was just like 2 days ago, I saw dump trucks, dumping drop died right on this field. The field has been like a gravel field. Now you want to turn it into a state-of-the-art stadium. So what you want to tell the Liberian people?
Well, LFA always, most of the time, when it's come to sporting, they are short for in terms of playing pitch. We think that the one we do in our district will elevate and make it more available for LFA to take advantage of. We know that few also generate from for the district and community, especially EJN Green High School, the largest public high school in the district. We also benefit and fee from this school to be able to do little things for the school to develop the school as well. So the essence of this fee or renovation or completion is to satisfy the district people, especially in the Barnersville area.
Okay, so my name is Lois Baby from Punch TV. What's the time frame for the completion of this project?
By August this year.
Sir,
because of the rain delay, or that's why we kind of lay hot, but in August this year, we finally turn it over. And the president will be here to cut the ribbon.
I will from the field, sir. Finally, from our end, from ELBC, Anthony Williams here. When the president just did an agricultural tour recently, where they did harvesting of fish, and he encouraged fish farming. And this has been done in your district. But the point I want to strike here is precisely when the president arrived, residents of the district mentioned the condition of their road. And Mr. President said he took notes in his book.
Sure.
That means he has the road in mind.
Yes.
Do you intend to engage him and remind him a little about this project, as he mentioned?
That road already being highlighted by Public Works. Then the fast track, we've been doing the rehabilitation of the roads in the district. That road being highlighted by Public Works already. Once the president has taken note, I'll also call the public administrator to get back to the president so they can fast track the road. And I thank God for the committee bringing out the issue in the presence of the president.
He took that from Keba to this very junction. It's also deplorable. Right to the junction, yes.
Yeah, probably
right to the bridge here.
Probably have taken note of
that.
Probably have taken note of that. The whole road is the first layout. The final layout is still to be done on the road from Barnersville Junction all the way to Calway Junction. So that road is the first layout. That's why you see we don't put too much speed breaker because they intend to be the final.
Sir, your message to the young people and the people of the district who will occupy this facility when it's completed. What's your message to them?
You know, Barnersville is a sporting arena. Most of the footballers you see in Liberia, the youth from Barnersville. And so that is why I decided to make this series one of the best in the country, if not possible. And most of them, they embrace this project. They embrace the project. So even imagine by closing the fee for 2-3 months, they all welcome me. So we find a different area to practice. So yes, we see players in the national team. And I want the government to also take heed to that.
Thank you very much for talking to us. Thank you very much.
For now, we
practice for them.
I practice every Sunday.
You practice with them
Every Sunday, yeah, I do for the school.
Wow.
Thank you very much, sir. Thanks for talking to us. That's House Speaker Honorable Richard Koon talking to members of the press here about the renovation that's ongoing here on the Barnersville Sport Pitch. As you're seeing, this is what the old portion was, and they've added a new wing, a very long one, by the way. And then on the roadside, there is a wing there, and then there is another portion that looks probably like an office. And then he said beneath the stadium there are stores that have been built, up to 50 stores according to him, and these stores will be occupied by dwellers of the neighborhood, and of course they will have to pay to the township. He mentioned by August this particular project will be dedicated. He said he has up to 4 of them across the district that are ongoing. So thanks for watching. My name is Anthony Williams. We're coming to you from Barnersville. Bye bye for now.